Hello friends, welcome to Woodall's Wednesday Webcast, week number 80. Alright, today I want to talk about the food. The food is the biggest part of this whole process, and because of that, it's what I get asked about the most. So, with the food, I've seen some things lately about, the food, not necessarily about me, my program, but talking about food being expensive and complicated and stuff. So I'm going to clear up a couple things. As far as the food being expensive, with my program, it's just regular food. Okay? Granola bars, eggs, meat, cottage cheese, potatoes. The protein shake's the only thing that's not normal food that you have to get. So the food is not expensive. If you want to buy a ton of expensive food and lose little or no weight, those commercials are on TV all day long. You can order all you want. Okay, that's not what we're about. Okay, it's just normal food. Okay, not expensive, crazy food. Okay, now to go along with that, the whole point of this video is talking about to keep the food simple. Okay, I present the food simply to you. Okay, you can make it as complicated as you want, but I present it simply to you. Protein for protein, carb for carb, and making lower fat choices with everything. Okay, so meat carb / meat low carb have thousands of examples. Okay, a moderate carb meal, chicken and potato, steak and rice, simple. Okay, so a lot of times people will ask me about recipes and stuff, and I just want it simple. Okay, and one of the main reasons is because the simpler the food, the less calories it has. Okay, so if you look at, this is the best example that I always use. 2 eggs, okay, for breakfast versus an omelet. In the omelet, you're going to have more items. You're going to have cheese. It's going to be fattier. It's going to be higher caloric content and have higher grams of fat in it, just because that's what it is. So that's why I say 2 eggs for breakfast. Simple. A chicken breast is just about the perfect food. Okay. Now, if you take that chicken breast and put cheese on it and a bunch of other stuff, then obviously that increases everything. Okay, so I keep the food simple. Number 1, not to overwhelm people. Okay. Number 2, because keeping it simple is going to have the lowest calories. Okay. So don't overthink the food when you're doing that. Okay, simple. If you want to use recipes and make things more complicated, if you enjoy that and you have time to cook that stuff, then that's great. But otherwise, it's presented simply to you. Another thing you can do is food prep. Okay, so as far as time goes, so on Sunday, you cook all your meats, your rice, your veggies, all that stuff, have it boxed up, Tupperware it up in the fridge and ready to go the rest of the week. That way, you'll have good stuff ready when you're in a hurry, and you're more likely to make good choices instead of make bad choices and go off plan. Okay, so the food is simple with this. Don't overthink it. Okay, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Protein for protein, carb for carb. Okay, and the reason why I present it simply to you is so that you can do it and not drive yourself crazy overthinking it. Okay, if I had complicated recipes and all this expensive stuff, no one would be successful because no one's going to do that. No one's going to take the time to make all these crazy long recipes, and no one's going to spend all that money. And you don't have to. Okay? Keep it simple, people. Love you.